All right, we're going to continue solving for our roots of an equation. We have a cubic here. So we know because that is odd, because our greatest exponent is odd, we know that there's one real root and potentially two other complex or real roots or some duplicity there where we have a double root. So we definitely know there's one real one. And what we can do, the only technique we have now is to be able to factor out something because we can't deal with x cubed. We just don't have those kinds of skills yet. What I notice is that everything has an x in it, so I'm going to factor out an x, and I end up with that, x squared plus 3x plus 8. And so now when I set this equals to 0, I can see right here that one of my zeros is x equals 0. So x equals 0 is one of my zeros, and it is my real zero. It's my guaranteed real zero because that's odd. Quick reminder, right? This is a cubic, it's shaped like this, so there's at least one spot where it's going to cross the x-axis. That's why we have one real zero, at least. So now we got to find the rest of them. So now we've got this quadratic that we need to solve. We try to factor it because my coefficient, my lead coefficient is 1. There's not two numbers that multiply to 8 that add to 3, so I'm going to stop right there. Pardon me. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to use the quadratic equation. So I'm going to say that x equals the opposite of b plus or minus radical b squared. And since that's positive, I'm not going to write it out. 9 minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. I fill them all in. There we go. Now I just need to start doing the math. I have negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 32 over 2. 9 minus 32 is 23. Negative 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 23 over 2. And what I notice is negative 23, well, 23 is prime, so I can't simplify that. I can't do anything with it, but I can take out the negative sign and realize that my two roots are complex. So I'm going to get negative 3 plus or minus I root 23 over 2. All right. Yeah, that's it. That's how you do that stuff. You got to be able to factor it one way or another.